Hey everybody, Ray again from Ray's Thunder Garage, April 14th, 2018, and here's a familiar sight I'm sure you guys have seen before. This is a 1957 Ford Thunderbird E-Code engine on its chassis, all built, ready to go. We've got our test radiator installed, full of fluid. Transmission's full of fluid. As you can see in the distance there, we've got our fuel tank hanging from the ceiling. It's got about a quart and a half of fuel in it. Now this engine has never been started before. It has never been broke in. We're going to go through the process of cranking this engine and hoping that it does what it's supposed to do. Now, if you come around this side, you'll see that we've got a battery pack set up, actually just a battery. Attached to the battery is a starter solenoid, which is hooked to a switch. This energizes our coil pack or our ignition system, and this is the starter button, which actually serves as your ignition key would be. So you press the button and that's going to spin the engine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some carburetor cleaner. You could use ether or any suitable super flammable stuff, and let's go ahead and spray our primary. It's sucked down, and ultimately it'll draw the fuel from the fuel tank, but we got to give something for the engine to crank off from. If you look down here, we've got our oil pressure gauge and our temperature gauge hooked up to the engine so we can monitor it. So this is the first time this engine has ever been rotated with fuel and spark hooked up. So let's hope we got it right. Switch on. Starter button. Anything goes wrong, I can immediately kill the engine with this switch. So here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, girl. All right. We got good oil pressure, but we still don't have any fuel going to our carburetors. What it did is it just burned the prime that I sprayed into the carbs. So that was a good start, though. At least we got some action. I'm going to go ahead and advance the timing just a little bit more. About like that. All right. I don't know why I was jiggling. Hang on. I'm going to just do a better connection right here on our ignition. Okay. We got a good hot switch. And contact. Okay, we got a water leak we're going to chase back here, so stand by. Hey, welcome back to the Ray's Thunder Garage. Okay, we got all the gremlins out, I think. The engine's been running for about 20 minutes. I'm about to dial in the idle adjustment a little bit, but take a look how this thing sounds. I think we're where we need to be. There's a little bit of fan belt chafing that we're going to have to shim. Ignition on. Starts right up, sounds real clean. Got to synchronize the carburetors on these dual quad engines. Yeah, we still got a little water in the